everyone! Hello and welcome back to Fate Hollow Ataraxia. Last time we learned a bunch about Caster and whatnot. And now I'm trying to, see if there's anything interesting to do. Sakura and Writer's Room. A lot of new out here. I don't think I've done one with just a Soichiro. Archer would be interesting too. Seems like there's a lot of interesting stuff on this day in particular. Curious, have I unlocked anything here? If I go to the salon, it didn't say there's anything new, but there's something new here, so I guess this is probably the quiz thing again.
まさか自爆しようとは。恐るべしブルマ。すごい女だ。
Okay.
ああ、夢破れて大があり。
Yay for cheating. There she is. What happened last time? I feel like the last one I did made it sound like he wouldn't come back. Maybe I did things out of order. The destroyer of everything she touches has remained here. In this cross point between worlds.
さて。
So is this saying that the Tiger Dojo is just an alternate potential reality, alternate potential timeline, I guess specifically?
話は変わりますが、よくぞ参った若者よ。君もあれかな？俺より強いやつに会いに来たのかな？
そんな血生臭いのはごめんだけど。あんたさっきの軍曹さん？
いいな。断じて。我が名はクイズ鬼。このクイズ峠に住まう伝説のクイズ鬼よ。
This is becoming troubling in more ways than one. It is because of this jewel sword explosion that Tosaka caused. I feel like I've talked about this before.
はい、そこ。あからさまに嫌そうな顔しない。ゴーにいればゴーに従え。ここに来た以上は私と遊んでくれなきゃ嫌です。
I will play with you.
もちろんただとは言いません。
I will fucking
全
mess
問
with
正
you.
解のあなたには暮らしに優しい日用雑貨をプレゼント。注ぐだけでご飯が美味しく炊ける洗濯機とか、入れるだけでお皿をきれいにしてくれる洗濯機とか、最新のゲームができる洗濯機とか、目白押しだよ。
Wait, what?
信じられねえ。
A washing machine? Do you mean like a clothes washing machine that'll clean dishes? Is that what you're saying? I was like, don't dishwashers aren't they normally supposed to clean dishes? As if I'd ever want one.
素晴らしい脊髄反射。やはり私が見込んだだけはあるよね。よーし、こうなったら殺し合いよ。君が生き残るか、私が食い倒れるか、お互いの運をかけるとしましょう。
As if she's even listening. Quick, I gotta look it up.
はい。
Inside.
そんなわけでクイズ道場開幕です。
Nah, I gotta look this up. Without.
ジャンルは2つ。どちらを選んでも商品は変わりませんのでご安心を。
I gotta look this up without.
さあ、好きな方を選んでね。
Oh, I haven't done either of these? Okay. Did I do the rest of these before this? I might have actually. Oh shit, no, I did just look it up. No, I needed to look it up before it actually came up because I don't want the video to stall with silence. Oh, you can catch a lot of Senfuki Sarbor. Whale! Octopus, I think they mentioned at some point. None of these are this question. What? None of these are this question. What? Oh crap, oh crap, no? No? This quiz doesn't have all this quiz answer guide doesn't have all the answers. Ah, fuck it, I'll answer one of them. No! No.
好きな方を選んでね。
Yeah, fuck that.
はーい。ジャンルは2つ。さあ、
Oh, different one. Okay, Kasune-san has elf ears. Yes, I've noticed it so many times. Gotta install special patch. Why doesn't anyone notice, I wonder? That's right. What? What? Liar! Wait. Was it why doesn't anyone notice? What's your grandpa's name? I feel like I've heard Rengo or Raiga. Okay. Fuck it. I don't know if that guide had the answers to the rest of it, but fuck it. Sakura-chan is her sister. What's her name? Tasaka Rin. Would you think I wouldn't have noticed that by now? How many straws are hanging at the back of the dojo in the Emiya residence? I don't know, none. This feels like a trick question. Nope. Fuck it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Fuck you, Quiz Ogre. Just because I'm doing this on my own this time. Which one of these would not be considered one of Saber-chan's strong points? Ability to release magical energy. Well, she can release it. Intuition, she's really good at. Eating and sleeping, she's really good at. So I guess this. What? What? How is that wrong? She's really fucking good at eating and sleeping. There's no way that's the right answer. There's no way that's the right... Bizette. Why doesn't anyone notice? What? What are you talking about? It requires a patch? What? Who bought the clothes that Saber's wearing originally? I thought it was... it's not Kodamine. I don't think we had clothes lying around. I thought it was Tasaka brought, like, spares or something. Fuck you! Nope! I'm getting 100% on this! But you gotta install a spec. Is this like something unique to like the Japanese version? What? Have I installed these patches without knowing about it? Oh my goodness, this is a fucking with me because I actually have to do it. Lyceret. Sakura-chan has Tasaka. Some of these I already just knew before, but department store Verde, right? Copenhagen's the bar, nothing's named Rabbit. Oh. Oh, okay. Sure, stay for the night. Are any of these that I haven't done? Oh, okay, never mind. Oh well. That was anticlimactic. I didn't even get anything out of it. What? Whatever. God damn it. Oh, we can do more with her? Well, let's look at the big bridge thing first. I was most interested in that this time around. Because it was there before. In the middle of the bridge, something strange catches my eye. Stopping in my tracks, I observe for a bit, yet I still have absolutely no idea what this person is doing or even planning to do. Oh, who might it be? Thankfully, there's no one else around. Bazette. Gyogi boy. I think I don't remember if someone said that at some point. When I say that, I'm thinking of like if anyone ever watched Yu-Gi-Oh! When he goes like Yu-Gi boy, that's sort of what I'm thinking. Yu-Gi boy, when I do that. Feeling the need to question the suspicious character, I start climbing up the steel frame to get closer. Wait, what? Oh, it's up there. Everything's quiet on the upper deck. There are no street closures or anything, yet there isn't a single car to be seen. Ah, hey buddy. And there stands the suspicious-looking man.
あのさ、こんなところで何してるんだよ、お前。
お前こそ日頃目的もなく歩き回って一体何がしたいのだか。
Not that this is any different from the usual, but I'm impressed once again. We get along so poorly that it almost ends up being a relief instead.
俺は常識の範囲で行動してるよ。歩道橋は下だぞ。なんだってこっち側にいるんだよ。なんとかと煙じゃあるまいし、高いところが好きってわけでも。
I've never heard that saying before, so that's... yeah, some sense to it. Ah, my bad, he does seem like the type, actually.
なんだ。むやみに好きじゃないよな。高いところ。
Do you, Emiya?
俺だって人並みに大丈夫だけど、毎日出張るほど好きでもないぞ。
Regular humans would be plain terrified at this height, wouldn't they? At this height? Unless we're literally up on the beams and... I mean... there's something wrong with being a living creature that feels no fear in a spot where one false step would leave you plummeting to your death. No, not going to mention any names.
どうなんだろう、その辺。
Trying to remember if there's someone outside of Archer.
他人事じゃないんで、そこだけははっきりさせてほしいんだけど。
必要に応じた場合のみだ。どれほど年月が経とうと根本的な趣味は変わらない。原因は雇い主にある。
Tosaka?
まあなんだ。魔術師的に高所を好むのは長所だと思っておけ。
Nah. Looking like neither one of us can stand further conversation, we both grow silent. I can't help but feel a certain kind of sympathy established between us by those last words.
よし、今の話はなかったことに。珍しくお互いのためになる。
賢明だ。忠告しておくが、海を渡ることになったらあれと観光は控えておけ。塔より橋が鬼門だぞ。特に歌に出てくるような橋は命に関わる。
貴重な忠告ありがたい。で、その運命って変えられるのかな。
さて、努力次第で先送りぐらいはできそうだが、自己の運命というものは自分の努力だけでは変えられないそうだ。
Bringing about decisive change requires help of others, is what he seems to be saying. The problem is, the only other who seems likely to have any involvement with Emiya Shirou's actions on that reportedly unlucky bridge is the very same devil who would push him off.
それ忠告になってない。死刑宣告すんな。
何？心構えはできるだろう。冬のテムズ川は厳しいぞ。泳ぎは達者になっておけ。
Look at him with that jolly smile on his face. Don't talk about this like it's someone else's problem, you.
ああ、もうそんな先の話はいいよ。聞きたいのは今の橋の話だ。高いところで陣取るのは考えがあってのことなんだろ。お前、聖杯戦争を続ける気なのか？
It's an event that has already come to pass. As the result of a confrontation that had nothing to do with either of us, Emiya Shirou, unable to cross the bridge, changed into able to cross instead. No longer can Emiya Shirou be stopped from crossing the bridge at night. However, Archer remains. Does he plan to stay here, doing this over and over again until the Holy Grail War continues? Huh.
聖杯戦争を続けるか。確かにセイバーとの勝負には執着があった。だが少しばかり方針が変わってな。いや、気が変わったというより、やるべきことが見えたというべきか。
それは聖杯戦争を続けようってやつと戦うってことか。
俺は初めからその敵だけに照準を絞ってきたつもりだがな。ビルの屋上から街を監視していたのもその一環だ。 信徒に侵入する使い魔を今まで何度撃ち抜いてきたか。
使い魔って、あの犬みたいな怪物を？
ああ、おかしな話だが何日も繰り返している気がする。それが無意味だと気づいたのは、さていつのことだったか。昨日か、それとも今か。
Well, everyone's starting to realize it. The reason that Archer realized it was meaningless is something he himself doesn't seem to be aware of. Just as there's no connection between myself from last time and the self here now, Archer's previous and current actions are similarly unconnected.
そうか。どちらにせよ、屋上からの狙撃はやめたんだな。何匹も狙撃したんで飽きたとか。
It's an interesting thought at the very least. Because essentially, does that mean other people are... And Emmy is not special is what we're saying. Is that what we're saying? Because I was sort of assuming his potential connection to Avenger would be a driving point here, but...
飽きるか。確かに同じことを繰り返してきたように思える。だがな、たとえ昨日と何一つ変わらぬ一日でも意味を感じなくなるほどに飽きるということはない。飽きる飽きないで狙撃を続けるのなら、俺は何十年と同じことを繰り返しただろ
う。何一つ変わらない。もう
無論だ。現実は読み飽きた本とは違う。たとえ同じことの繰り返しでも何もないということはない。
Well, you're not wrong. Every event, repeating or not, has a cause and effect down the line. So, it's not like everything you do is without value. Even not doing something does create a ripple effect of its own.
もし仮にあの繰り返しを飽きたというやつがいるのなら、そいつは何億、いや何兆回の聖杯戦争を繰り返してきたのだろうな。
Going through it trillions of times, huh? But Archer, after really going through that repetition hundreds of millions of times, is mostly tired of sniping. It's the same with me. According to Tasaka, this is less a loop than a restart, but I have no way of knowing just what number I am in the long series of Emmy Shirous who failed.
まあいいや。それで狙撃をやめたお前はなんでここにいるんだよ。今度は橋でも壊す気か？
It does imply, at the very least, that there's an order to it happening. Rather than, because a loop would imply that there's an order, a restart and everything happening in parallel would imply it's all happening at the same time. We're just seeing different perspectives. But the fact that we're getting memories based on what's happened in the stuff we've done already, and the fact that we can change it in the subsequent ones imply something more along the lines of an order. So it's not really, I guess it's a loop without really being a loop. Rather than everything happening in parallel, there is a beginning and end that goes to a beginning.
さて、正直まだ確信は持てないのだが。
He glares into the distance. Those hawk eyes that can see an enemy 1,000 miles away are looking out at Miyama, towards the mountain behind the Ryota Temple.
まあ、老婆心というやつだ。仮にそうだとしても、ここに居座る義理もないしな。一応、万が一のために地の利を確保しているだけ。
I feel like we're supposed to assume he's up on like the rafters of this bridge rather than up on like the middle of the street.
地の利の確保？なんだよ。やっぱり戦う気満々じゃないか。
危惧しているのはお前ではない。信徒に群がる使い魔たちのことだ。先ほどの話では、お前も見たことがあるようだが。
Seeing them is the least of it. I've been killed by those bastards who knows how many times. An unidentified swarm of beasts. When the fourth day turns to night, they spread over for Yuki like a black stain, until they blot it out entirely. I wonder if they could be something like the former versions of Emi or something. that are bitter over not getting through or something like that. And like their entire existence has turned into that or something along those lines. Sorry, got interrupted there. It seems like Archer also treats those as an enemy.
そうか。狙撃していたのはあいつらを仕留めるためなんだっけ。
ああ。だがそれもやめた。あの怪物たちは倒しきれない。いや、そもそも倒す必要がない。あれは無害だ。放っておけば勝手に消える。
Right. So I suppose they're harmless, but I'm still questioning where they come from and if their source is harmless.
はあ?
There's no need to defeat them to begin with.
そんなわけあるか。あいつらは夜に暴れ回って犠牲者を出してるじゃないか。
何を言っている。そんな騒ぎになれば他の連中も黙ってはいまい。何を勘違いしているかは知らんが、犠牲者は一人も出ていないはずだが。
So, no victims so far whatsoever? This time, for sure, I am utterly surprised. There were no humans killed by the monsters. I still feel like I remember something near the beginning of Avengers stuff. No, that is correct. That matches in her service don't exist in this town. In the same way, the people killed by the monsters didn't exist here in the first place.
そういえばそうだったな。けど、無害ってのは言い過ぎだろう。あいつらは。
But they're showing up. Right, okay. But they're showing up here one way or another, right?
人は殺さない。ただ徘徊するだけだ。
Has anyone noticed them? Like actual people?
もっとも目的はあるようだが、あの怪物たちは何かをしたくて街に現れるように見える。
That's the conclusion the servant who has sniped many thousands of monsters came to.
さて、邪魔が入ったが、大体のポイントは掴んだ。夫人を敷くとしたら、やはりあのアーチの上か。
Finished with the inspection, Archer leaves the overpass.
あまり道草をするなよ。この聖杯戦争はお前が主体だ。いつまでも主役が舞台に出ないのでは劇も終わりようがない。
Ah, you realize that much? Shifting into spirit form, Archer disappears without bothering to get down to the footbridge. I stand in the empty road, a stage devoid of the actors. Monsters have a purpose. I mean, they're going after you, Emiya, so... Are they the... I still feel like there's something spawned from Avenger to some extent. Interesting, at the very, very, very least. Yeah, so the thing that interrupted me before didn't leave me with much more time to finish, so I'm going to finish recording this later, so talk to you then. Drive safely, everyone. And hello, and welcome back to Fate. Hello, Ataraxia. Got interrupted last time, but let's continue on from where we were. Because I gotta be honest, none of these feel all that interesting for me to go do at the moment. I felt like there was quite a few things that... Like, there's so many Rider events. Like, I don't mind Rider, but we've already done quite a few of them. I'm not really that interested at this point, when I'm sort of picking and choosing. Oh my goodness! I didn't get so many Rider events. Oh my goodness. I really don't feel like I've done that many of them. Maybe that's just... Or I've done... Or I haven't done. Oh my goodness. So many Rider events. And Lancer's just sitting there, desperately wanting me to actually pay attention to him. And this is the day where we have, like, everything going on, eh? Yeah, let's look at what you're doing in the freaking school. Blowing by like a sudden memory, I guess the wind kicks up dry dust up into the air. Morning training has just finished, and there aren't a lot of people around. Just as I'm about to go back,
よし便利屋発見
an impolite remark catches up to me.
なんだよ牧寺、また新競技の捜索中に備品でも壊したのか？
バカスパナ物はいくら壊しても修理すれば済むけど失われた命は二度と帰らないんだぞ
Are you saying that I was that savage? No.
呼び方はまあいいとしてだ。壊すだけの人間が言うことか。直すのも大変なんだって。おい、どこへ引っ張んだよ。
つべこべ言うな。私だってエミヤの手なんか借りたくないけど、こいつは市場抜きなのさ。
Okay, really? You're the one calling me this shit?
牧寺、陸上部の備品はおろか、自分家の炊飯器の修理まで俺に押し付けたことがあったくせになんて言い草だ。
She's such a hypocrite.
バカしゃもじそんな過去をほじくっている暇があったら命というピラピラな可能性を装うんだ
命ってさっきから何言ってんだお前。
死ぬかもしれないんだよあいつが。
This is too early in the morning for this shit.
なんだって？
悔しいがそれを助けられるのはお前しかいない。
Oh, it's actually sort of grating.
何？
Someone's life is in danger? I can't just stand back and watch. Makidera Kaede, I underestimated you. It's totally not gonna be the case. Relying on her instincts, she found the one man destined to become a hero of justice one day. Oh no, why are you taking it that way, Emiya? Are you still focused on that?
分かった、案内してくれ。また東京製菓ひよっこの首がもげたとか、明日までに英語の課題をあげないと私の首がもげるとかでもな。
いいともさ、そういう要件なんざ日常茶飯事さ。でもそれはまた今度な。マキちゃん。
It's totally gonna be like a cat or something, right?
待て、本当だったのか。死にかけてるのは三枝なのか。
Well, she already said he, so.
エミヤ君。
そんなに体を振ってどこが痛むんだ。
私じゃなくて、ほら、
Looking up to see what she's pointing at. And it's not even a hurt animal, it's just a cat up a tree. A calico kitten is huddling on the top of a tree branch. Yeah, it probably would get hurt being a kitten if it fell down. They say cats always land on their feet, but that is probably, and I'm gonna be speaking out of my ass a little bit here, a little bit driven by experience in moving around that you might not have as a kitten.
気がついたのはユキカでね。あの子猫、どうやら降りられなくなってるみたいなんだ。
Couldn't you do this, Miss? You're the ogre, was it? I forget.
なんてベタベタなオチ。
エミヤ君、助けられる？
And now we know what the majority of Archer's life was like. How many things was he roped into just because someone was like, "We need your help. Things are dire," and it's something like this. I'm not saying he doesn't need help, but you know.
もちろんなんとかする。
頼むぞ。君ならあそこまで届くかもしれぬ。
Is it that close?
ヒムロがいるじゃないか。お前が飛べば救えるんじゃないのか。高飛びのエースなんだろ。
カネちゃん、猫が苦手なの。そうだよ。だから子猫を助けたらカネっぺにすりつけて遊ぼうぜ。
牧の字、子猫を下ろしたら代わりに君をその木に吊るしてやろう。
Please do.
怖っ。首吊り機の人食いの差か。
Standing right under the kitten, I gauge the height I need to reach. True, I'm the tallest one out of this whole group. But even standing on my tiptoes, I can't quite get to the branch. If I try to climb up a tree this thin, the branches may end up shaking too much and throwing the poor thing off. So just shake the tree and wait for the kitten to drop. Even Makadera wouldn't be so cruel. She says that she wants to do it right after this.
じゃあ私が全力で木を蹴っ飛ばすから、エミヤとユキッチは落ちてきたところをキャッチするんだ。
Predictable joke is predictable.
甘かった。ヒムロ、そこのバカを抑えておいてくれ。
承知した。
この非常時に何かね、君たち。リーダーの私を離したまえ。
ジャンプすれば。
Taking a few steps away from the tree. 1, 2, and 3.
惜しいです。
The branch is just out of my reach.
エミヤのタッパじゃ足りないか。
Don't fucking hell, man. Could I, like, maybe stabilize the tree via my reinforcement stuff, maybe? I didn't need to be told that.
よしよし、いい子にしててね。すぐに助けてあげるから。
私なら届いたかもしれないな。
そう、こうなったらカネベエに猫嫌いを克服させるしかないか。よし、私がカネピーをこう捕まえているうちに、エミヤとユキッチはストロベリートークを思いつく限り叩き込むんだ。
取り押さえられているのはお前の方なんだが。
私に構うな。今さら惜しむ命などない。さあ、自分の好きな猫の体の部位でも、猫のめっちゃ可愛いと思う仕草でも、おすすめの猫漫画でも、猫占いの結果でも、生まれ変わったらどんな猫になりたいかでも、私もろとも。
Nope. I'm not even gonna read that. Just cat, cat,
や
cat,
っぱ
cat.
届かないか。
Just cat, 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 cat.
ところで知っているかマキ。
Don't ignore me, Skip.
この一帯は昔は墓場でな。今も地面のどこを掘っても人間の。
知らん。そして聞かん。
まあまあ、君もこの機会に己が難を克服するがいい。
なんて何のこと？
いや、学校の敷地が元は墓場だという話は珍しくもないぞ。墓場の土地は安いからな。今君が踏んでいる石の塊はもしか。
踏んでねえ。話をあっさり戻すな。あと幽霊は昼に出ね
ところが昼近くここで霊を目撃したという報告が最近増えてな。何でも骨壺をくるんだような大きさの包みを手にした髪の長い美しい女の霊が。
ちげえよ。それはきっと生徒のお母さんかお姉さんが親切にも学校に弁当箱を届けに来てくれてるんだよ。馬に乗ってそんな心温まる美談をだな。すさんだ心で勘ぐるのはやめろ。
Guys, can we help the kitten? Totally wild guess, but he's probably right.
マキちゃん、そんなに騒いだら子猫さんが怖がっちゃうよ。
そうだな。なんとかならないのか、それ。
だからさっきも引っ張っていったんだが、逃げ出されて君を連れて戻られた。
Oh my goodness.
ちくしょう。やっぱヘミヤになんか頼るんじゃなかった。
Oh, fuck off. Oh, that's one person I just can't stand being dismissed by.
よし。
どうしたのエミヤくん。
I get on all fours right under the branch.
マキデラ、上に乗れ。
エミヤくん。エミヤ。
Just do it!
エミヤ何が。
これでも届かないようなら背中の上でジャンプしろ。
そんな、いいのか？
これでも鍛えているからな。
けど、
肩車をして持ち上げた方が高さが確実だけど、マキデラも一応は女の子だしな。
じゃあこんなことさせて悪いな。
そんなこと気にするな。
Also, please take your shoes off at least before. She's not gonna do that, is
い
she?
や私ったらエミヤにひどいことを言って。
気にしてないぞ。
本に着るよ。
Yes, you do.
あって靴は脱げよ。
脱ぎ？
そこでなんで不思議そうな顔をする。
And then, in the corner of my vision, I see a pile of fallen leaves whirl up. Heavy boots fall in front of me. This is the archer
これでいい
thing.
のかな、お嬢さんたち。
Oh, you fucker. Just because you're taller now? Did you come here to just to show me up? The kitten that was sitting on the branch is now clinging Archer's arm. Look at him wearing pajamas.
なんと？
ほう。
お前なんでここに。
何、手を出すつもりはなかったのだが、あまりの役立たずぶりが見ていられなかったのでな。
In that case, you should have just ignored it and moved on.
ありがとうございます。
The calico that was handed over to Saikusa seemed to feel safe enough to curl up against her as if in a mother, a cat-like embrace. I hate to admit it, but the credit for saving the kitten does go to Archer.
お名前は？
Don't worry, he's done this thousands of times. I'm sure.
名乗るほどのものじゃないのでね。それはまたきちんとした縁があった時に。
わあ、かっこいいね。まるで正義の味方みたいだ。
待て、何を言い出すんだマキデラ。
だってそうじゃんさ。疾風のごとく現れて弱きを助ける。
うん。しかもそれを誇らぬ器の大きさ。
時代劇の主人公みたいで素敵です。
それはあまり良くはないな。正義の味方という表現は控えた方がいい。いいかな。強力な正義は同時に強力な敵を生み出してしまう。その果てにあるのは血みどろの消耗戦だ。何事も中立中庸でなくてはいいかね、お嬢さんたち。物事にこだわるのはいいが、徹底するのはよろしくない。
My goodness, this guy.
はあ、一芸に秀でるのはダメってことですか？
いや、芸ではなく思想の問題だろう。この御人は正義の味方という正反対のものから見れば敵にしかならないやり方をだな。
何言ってんのさ。正義の味方いいじゃん。かっこいいよ。みんなの憧れだよ。何より分かりやすいのが最高。
わかりやすいのは呼び名だけだ。その中身は自己矛盾の塊だぞ。正義の味方なぞ、人間の社会に適合できなかった者が憧れる夢物語だ。本当に正しいものがあるとすれば、それは正義の味方など必要としない社会であり、その中で悪があるとすれば、それはままならない世を嘆いて正義の味方を渇望する人の醜さにある。まあなんだ、正義の味方というのは人の弱さの別名であってだな。
Archer's monologue goes on. I'd like to make an objection or two, but having been unable to save the kitten, I have no choice but to just shut up and listen.
だから君たちもその辺をよく心得てるね。
You know, they're also just random high school girls. I don't think it matters too much to them.
いい年して照れなくてもいいじゃんかよ。
What now?
うん。明白な正義の代弁を他人に望むことこそ悪である。 か。
ほら、子猫ちゃんも正義の味方さんにお礼を言おう。
待ちなさい。何を聞いていたのだ君たちは。
A lot of shit that applies a lot more to you and probably would not resonate nearly as well with anyone who does not have that experience.
仕方ないな。少し長くなるが、これも気まぐれにも子猫を助けてしまった責任だ。念入りに訂正するとしよう。
Oh my goodness, no.
そう。例えばその子猫、正義の味方に助けられ、この場は良かっただろう。だが、助けられた者の心の中に、また危機に陥っても奇跡的な存在が助けてくれるだろうという甘えを生んでしまいはしないか。
Oh my
そしてそれは
god,
その
shut
者の成
up!
長や進化を邪魔しはしないか。君たちは。
子猫だからそんな難しいことわかりませんよ。ほら、正義の味方さんに懐いてる。
Oh my goodness. You are so thinking way too hard into it, Archer. I'm not saying you're not inherently wrong about some of these things, but you don't need to make it this complicated, especially not in this case.
保護者の矜持ということですね。手を差し伸べるということは一時的なものではなく、その生涯を支えるという覚悟で差し伸べるべきだと。
だからさ、どこを縦に読んだらいいんだよ。正義の味方のくせにケチケチしないで教えろよ。
He's an insecure
だ
mess.
からだね。私を正義の味方と呼ぶのは。
だって名前教えてくれないから他に呼びようないじゃん。
自己批判し続ける姿勢すら批判とは、ますます素晴らしい。
可愛いは正義ですよ。ほらほら。
Are you saying he's cute?
そんなつぶらな瞳で見るのはよすんだ子猫。私は猫という動物への接し方として助けただけだ。一個人であるお前を助けたわけではない。
Oh, but what if the cat's character doesn't grow enough because he got saved that one time?
でも猫さんはすっごく懐いていますよ。
お、ほんとだ。爪出して兄ちゃんの腕をバリバリかきたがっているぞ。
おい小僧、何か言ったらどうだ。いつもの憎まれ口はどうした。お前が猫に好かれるものかぐらいはいねえだろう。
いや別に子猫を助けられなかった無力な俺には子猫を助けられたお前にあれこれ言う権利はない。そして紛れもなく猫はお前に懐いていると見た。
Fell in love, you could say.
話にならん。私も暇ではない。これで失礼する。お嬢さんたち、子猫はすぐ野に放しなさい。今回の教訓を生かせないのなら、それはそれまでの子猫さんだ。
And on that sad note, Archer walks away, leaving the rest of us to indulge in this deep emotion.
あ、行っちゃいました。どうしたんでしょう。
なんだよ、レッドの兄ちゃん愛想ねえな。
He wasn't wearing red.
きっと照れ屋なのだろう。あれは機嫌を損ねていたのではなく、嬉し笑いをこらえていたと見た。
He still longs for that emotion, but feels it as a trifling, trivial, well, contradictory matter. Blah, 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 blah. Help people as you can. Be the change you want to see. If you can't accept the fact that the world doesn't work in ideal ways, then you're not... then there's no point towards working towards an ideal then. Which is basically what he's saying at that point, but he still wants to, deep down. He's just sort of rejecting it. Like I said, contradictions. There are more than a few things I'd like to say, but in the end, I can't do in front of the guy that just saved a kitten.
くそ、修行不足だ。
I fall on my knees in despair. The sense of defeat weighs heavily on my back.
クンフーを磨け、バカ小僧め。
Are you on my back now?
なんでお前が俺に腰掛けてんだ。
にゃ、 いつまでも立ち上がらないから叱れたいのかにゃって。
Go ahead, rub it in, furball. Cheer up, says the round people's looking at me. Well, to be pitied even by a kid. Damn it, if only I was taller, stronger. If only I was taller. Oh, fantastic. What a development. What else have we got? Sure, let's do the Rin one. Hers are always fun. That's the thing. The Rider ones aren't bad, but they're sort of like the... like, not bad isn't something that motivates me to want to go do them, especially now that I'm being more picky and choosy about what I do. I come to and realize I've been spacing out in the storehouse for some time now. After lunch, I decided to drop by and whim, where it looks like I dozed off.
なんもないしな。戻るか。
Huh? Seems like there's someone in my room.
誰だ？
Quietly rifling through my belongings. It might be Sakura searching for clothes to put in the laundry? No, that's not it.
リン、このようなことはよろしくない。
Oh, no, what are you doing?
でもね、気にならない？やっぱり。
Are you looking for like a porn stash? He doesn't use the internet, so he might. What are they doing? I want to know what they're up to, but if I go right in right now, I know Tasako will end up smooth talking her way out of it somehow.
様子を見るか。
It's unusual for them to have not noticed my presence by now if I'm this close. Is even Saber that distracted?
気になるならないではありません、リン。やはりシローに失礼です。でもね、エミヤ君だって密かにセイバーの部屋に忍び込んでるかもしれないわよ。
No, I don't. I wouldn't think I would. Seems very much out of character. I'm gonna kill her. Well, I have gone into Saka's room like this while she was away, but that was just to clean it.
シローに限ってそのようなことはありません。どうかしら。ほら、エミヤ君だって年頃の男の子じゃない？それなのにセイバーみたいな子と一緒だったらね。
Seriously, I am gonna kill her. Right now, before she can say another word, I will straight up kill.
とにかくそのようなものはシローの部屋にはないはずです。
Did you just accept it as a...
どうかしらね。私はある方にかけるわよ。負けたら何かおごってあげる。では江戸前屋のどら焼きでお願いします。
You making this bet means that you're agreeing to doing this. I wonder what would happen if Saber loses. From what I see, it seems that Tasaka has absolute confidence in this. In any case, just what is it they're looking for? Well, if you can't think of it, you probably don't have it. Let's say that.
さてさて、どの辺から行きましょうかね。
I thought you were already starting.
この部屋には物を隠す場所はさほどありませんから。机の下、引き出しの奥、この辺が浄土よね。
It's almost as if she thinks she's on a treasure hunt. I don't own anything embarrassing enough that I'd need to hide it, though. I haven't gotten any money stashed away in there either.
ないわね。となると、畳の下か、押し入れの中か。私の記憶では、シローがこの部屋で畳を返していたことはありません。普通そんなことしないわよ。でも、シローなら念入りにやりそうよね。
Does she think I'm a ninja or a Sengoku warlord or something? Also, if they're not talking about porn stuff, I seriously have no idea what they'd be talking about. Like, they're so heavily implying it. If this is a red herring... Besides, you couldn't really hide anything under the tatami in the first place. Under the floorboards would be a different story, though.
土蔵の中という可能性もありませんか？
あそこなら山ほど隠せそうだし、シローも毎晩言ってるわね。でも魔術師は攻防に集中の妨げとなるものは極力排除するわ。
All those nights of training, all those years of training, that's what he's really been doing.
なるほど。雑念が入ると命取りですね。
Yeah, but he wouldn't really know. Well, she's right about... You wouldn't necessarily know that he'd know, basically. Especially in his setup out there. She's right about all the junk I have in there, though, which I suppose is quite a distraction. But after having seen all that fitness gear stowed away in her basement, I don't actually think Tasaka's in any position to say that. The biggest distraction I have right now is wondering why she's so sure that I've got something hidden in here.
これこれ、こういうのを探してたのよ。
まさかリン、本当にあったのですか？
エミヤくんがおやつをこんなとこに隠してるわけないしね。これがビンゴよ、きっと。
A candy box? When did I ever hide that? No, wait, let me think. Oh, now I remember, that's...
いえ、まだ中を見てみるまでわかりません。
往生際が悪いわよ、セイバー。さて、ご会長。
うわっ、このようなものをシローが。
I know what it is now. Right, since you can't simply throw that away, I ended up storing it in some random box. Since I didn't want Saber and the others to open it by mistake, I hid it in there. Crap. So inside that box is a photo book from the adult-only section of the book.
うわー、ずいぶんとまた濃厚ね。
So he does have that.
エミヤくんって密かにマニアックじゃないかと思ってたんだけど、やっぱり
信じられません。シローがこのような低劣俗悪なものに劣情を抱いていることなどありえない。
Thanks for believing in me, Saber. I have a feeling that showing too much loyalty will work against me here, though. Besides, that book actually came from... Oh, now I remember.
ふんふん、傾向が分かってきたわね。お姉さん系が好きなんだ、シロってば。あら、こっちには妹っぽいのも。
Oh, no.
けどブロンドさんはないわね。
そうなのでしょうか。
やっぱりセイバーも気になってるじゃないの。
I better put an end to this soon, or else who knows what else they'll say to me afterwards. It would be safest to clear up the misunderstanding like this as early as possible.
それシンジのだ。
シロー。
Shinji has a little sister. Oh no. Yeah, I guess that makes sense considering everything, but...
シンジのやつがエミやこういうの好きだろうとか言って押し付けてきたんだ。それを晒しておくのも気まずいので隠してただけ。
That's right. Shinji is the kind of guy who does actually come in with well-meaning, but totally unneeded advice sometimes. I have my issues with how he tries to push his personal interest on other people, but he really does have a thing for the older sister type, doesn't he? Makes a lot of sense now that I think about it.
ずっとしまい込んでて忘れてた。本当にありがとう、トサカ。
I thank her with a smile of perfect benevolence on my I thank her with a smile of perfect benevolence on my face. Unsurprisingly, I can already see a vein in her forehead beginning to throb in rage. It's alright to counterattack like this every once in a
悪い
while.
な。いろいろ期待させたみたいで。けど俺、こういうの買わないんだ。
It's a waste of money. And besides, I could get it from work for free if I really wanted. What? From the bar? Do they have like magazines that they put out or something? However, that last part is top secret, so I better leave it at that. So is that what you're doing at your part-time job all the time too? Whether it's because Sasaka's embarrassed at leaping to the wrong conclusion or something else, or getting caught, the hand holding Shinji's prize book begins quivering.
あんたなんでシンジのコレクションなんか拝ませるのよ。
she flies into an extreme self-righteous rage.
なんだよ、勝手に探したのはそっちじゃんか。俺は悪くないぞ、俺は。
うるさい。魔術師は皆世界にある秘された真実の探求の徒よ。
That's so unreasonable. I don't even know where to begin. And even if it were true, a seeker of truth like Osaka should be prepared to deal with the occasional friendly fire like this.
リン、これは私が賭けに勝ったということでよろしいのですか？
でもシロは現に持ってたじゃないの。
ですが、それは魔頭神智の所有物であり、シロの持ち物というわけではありません。江戸前屋のどら焼き、おごっていただきます。
No longer leaving room for a negative answer, Saber presses on. And not simply because a food is involved, it appears.
分かったわよ。まったく、あんなもの見せられたから気分転換に行かないともう。
Tosaka takes her leave, grumbling under her breath all the way out the door. Yeah, the older sister, he did like Tosaka, didn't he? And the little sister part. That's my thought on the matter. The heavy atmosphere of the room lightens like the calm after a typhoon. If hypothetically, and I want to stress this is the only that this is only hypothetically, that had really been a pick of my own, then I'd have already met with a fate worse than death by now. Had it been my real secret treasure hidden even deeper that had been discovered, I could only hope to get off as lightly as I did this time. Where's it hidden?
紙一重の差だったか。ありがとう、シンジ。
Is it actually in the floorboards? Did they check that?
安堵しました。やはりシロは清廉潔白で高潔なマスターです。
I know how they get memories from each other. Would they get like random memories of like some time they were masturbating or something? Would that be a thing? Potentially? Or is it only the important plot related stuff? I guess this is plot related currently, but you know.
ああ、いや、これからは誤解を招くような真似は避けるから。
ですがシロは金髪は。
Oh my goodness.
いえ、何でもありません。
I get the feeling I better not ask. Letting this conversation continue could well lead to the discovery of the second Pandora's box below.
そろそろ3時だよな。そういえば、今に行って遠坂を待っていよう。お茶の用意をして賭けの報酬を受け取らないと。
そうですね。私たちの完全勝利です。
For us, yes, sure. A blissful smile lights up Saber's face. Sorry, Saber, it's not a victory for us so much as it is for me. Well, she gets a reward regardless. Motherfucking damn. So I can't go out at all on the 4th day now. It's whatever anyways at this point. Okay, well, I actually don't know how much time I ended up burning during the last one, but if this ends up being on the shorter side, I'll try to be a little on the long. Ooh, was that there before? I was thinking of doing this, but I can do that. Either way, I am going to continue from here next time, and if it ends up being a little shorter, it'll be a little longer next time. So, I sort of want to get like one story-related thing in each episode. That's sort of what I'm going for now. I just want like some of that feeling of main story progression while also doing some of the stuff on the side. I think that's where I am in terms of how I want to approach this. So, yeah. I'll see you all then. Drive safely, everyone.